has flourished under the watchful eye of head coach Grant Teaff, a man whose commitment to integrity and winning is synonymous with Baylor football. 92 has been no different. Riding on the shoulders of junior quarterback J.J. Joe, the Bears feature an explosive option offense capable of long-distance strikes on every play. Today, the Bears hope to carry their legendary coach to victory in his final game. From the hot desert sun of Tucson, the Arizona Wildcats have come out of the night to find a season full of upsets and surprises. Arizona prides itself on big hits and a relentless pursuit. After shocking top-ranked Washington in November, Dick Tomey's Wildcats hope to finish their season with a victory in the Lone Star State. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Baylor Bears in the 1992 John Hancock Bowl. We are live in El Paso, Texas, the John Hancock Bowl. And the first time ever for the Arizona Wildcats and the Baylor Bears to meet. Arizona comes out of Tucson, the Baylor Bears from Waco. They pick a point equidistant between the two in El Paso at the Sun Bowl. And good afternoon, everybody. Happy holidays from all of us at CBS. I'm Vern Lundquist, and welcome to the John Hancock Bowl. A very special moment for the Baylor Bears and all of their fans. Moments ago, for the 239th time and final time in his 21 years at Baylor, Grant Teaff addressed his team.
You started out by building pride last spring. You went through an awful lot of hard times. Off-season program, spring practice, ended up 1-3. You could have quit in the Colorado game, but you had pride and you wouldn't do it. And you've moved that pride to excellence. Excellence in everything that you've done.
Grant Teaff is retiring as head coach to become the athletic director. I've been joined by Dan Fouts, and he goes out with a team, Dan, that is playing at its best at the end of the year.
And they have an outstanding offense, Vern. Over 400 yards in total offense for the Baylor Bears. And it's an offense that can stretch a defense every which way. The number one way is the power up the middle with fullback Robert Strait, a 260-pounder. But they can also go right and left with the option. They have an outstanding core of very fast running backs. But the unique part about this offense, I think, is the passing of J.J. Joe, who is completing passes at an average of 20 yards per catch. And wide receiver Melvin Bonner, he has 11 touchdown receptions on the year.
Baylor comes in to take on an Arizona team that really electrified the country, nearly upsetting Miami, defeating Washington. They are terrific defensively.
They are one of the top defenses in all of college football. Number one scoring defense, less than 9 points per game. They are led by their All-American nose tackle, Rob Waldrop, and it's his responsibility to stop the first part of that great Baylor offense. He'll be helped on defense by safety Brandon Sanders. He is the key because he's the safety that will be coming up and joining that front line.
Quite obviously, both teams would like to walk out of here with a victory. Other than that, do they have different goals in this game?
Well, very obvious for Baylor. They want to send their coach, Grant Teaff, out a winner, as he is. For Arizona and Dick Tomey, he's going to open up his offense today. We're going to see some 3-wide receiver offense, some 4-wide receiver offense, and we'll see the no-huddle offense in the first quarter.
Arizona Wildcats from the Pac-10 and the Baylor Bears out of the Southwest Conference. They meet in the John Hancock Bowl in El Paso.
My father grew up in the Depression. I grew up in the 60s. He fought a war and I didn't. His whole life he loved only one woman. I'm divorced. All we ever saw in each other were the differences. I think we fought because we believed there'd always be time to take things back. Make things right. I think now's the time for me to do that.
You did use crazy glue, right?
Right. Let me down.
And it fixed everything here, right?
Right. Oh,
Didn't fix your broken promise, did it?
I said I was sorry. Let me down. No! I just fixed that.
Oh, sorry. Did I mention only Crazy Glue has this Stay Fresh Crazy cake?
Yes. And if I ever get down...
Hardly worry about that. I wonder if that last chap got down. Crazy Glue for things that are broken, except promises.
Gone are the days of the 2-week vacation. The average American getaway has sadly dwindled to 4.1 days. But what hasn't diminished is our need to escape to a quiet, stress-free environment, like the luxurious interior of the Acura Vigor. Don't think of it as a drive to work. Think of it as a 30-minute vacation.
Lots of credit cards will give you a cash advance, but there could be a catch. Interest charges. Some credit cards charge them from day one, which is why you should use the Discover card. Pay your full monthly balance and a small transaction fee, and we'll give you a cash advance interest-free. How does that grab you? It pays to Discover.
Education is the best investment, but keeping that investment sound requires more than tax dollars. The University of Arizona is creating a partnership with the future by developing new programs with the help of our friends. From a professorship in agriculture to an advanced telescope. From a center for entrepreneurship to a new recital hall. Gifts from our friends enrich all aspects of university life and will yield the next generation of leaders. The University of Arizona and you, a commitment to greatness.
Senior George Malaulu is the quarterback. He's a pure wishbone or option quarterback. Billy Johnson and Antoine Carter open in the running back spots. Terry Vaughn and Heath Bray are the wide receivers. Heath Bray is an all-purpose player. He is also the backup quarterback, and he gets a start today at a wide receiver spot. Has been working there in the preparation for this game. The tight end is Richard Griffith, and the center up front, Mu Tangawai, joined by Vincent Smith and Warner Smith. The tackles are Paul Stamer and Mike Heemsbergen. First and 10, here's Malaulu. Into the flat. Caught immediately by Troy Dickey as they go with a 3-wide receiver offense. And Dickey makes the catch. A big first down play for Arizona. Defensively for the Baylor Bears, Albert Fontenot, an All-Southwest Conference performer at one end, joined by Matthew Pearson. They run a pure 4-3, and the defensive tackles are Scotty Lewis and Steve Strahan. Middle linebacker is Sean Cravens, joined by Robbie Burleson and Lachey Maston, another all-conference performer. Second and 10, Chuck Levy is in, and Levy is dropped. Steve Strahan, number 90, made the tackle. It'll be third and long. Opening moments of the game from the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. The John Hancock Bowl. Blitz, pass left, incomplete. Intended for Dickey. And the Wildcats will be forced to punt. J.J. Joe, an academic all-conference player from Arlington, Lamar, senior. Robert Strait at 260 pounds will total load at fullback, joined by David Mims. The receivers are Miller and Melvin Bonner. Dan talked about him at the beginning of the day. The tight end is Mike McKenzie, number 89. Defense on first down. Pitch back, they'll go with the gadget play, and it's dropped by J.J. Joe. He was trying to go deep for Melvin Bonner, and David Leaks recovered the ball.
This is exactly the same thing that happened to Joe. The game for Baylor, it's the flea flicker. Mims gives him a good pitch back, and Bonner is way deep in the secondary at this point, and it just slipped right out of J.J. Joe's hands. Good job of Big David Leaks falling on it. But watch this ball. Obviously, it had to be wet coming off this wet artificial surface.
And 21. Joe. Right side to Miller, and he's got yardage out to the 35-yard line. 12-yard gain. Chuck Pope with a big job today. He goes against an All-American nose tackle for Arizona. Will Davidson and David Leaks are the guards. The tackles, Craig Bellamy and Fred Miller. pass is incomplete. Tony Bowie never saw it. It hit him in the shoulder pad.
And then it ricocheted out to Callies, who almost made the grab.
On to punt on 4th down. Terry Vaughn is the deep man. They fake it. And it doesn't work. So in his final game, Grant Teaff is pulling out all the stops. Keith Caldwell with the carry. And the Wildcats were ready for the fake punt.
Caldwell uses speed.
Malaulu will pass on 1st down. Finds Dickey. 1st down at the 21-yard line. Nice catch. And the no-huddle offense for the Arizona Wildcats. The Baylor cornerbacks are Caldwell and Robertson, and completing the defensive unit, Mike McFarland and Chris Lewis. Now with a no-huddle, 1st down and 10 from the 21. Terrific defensive surge by that Bear defensive line. It's number 90, Steve Strahan again. It'll be 2nd down and 14. No score early in the opening quarter. Malaulu, Dickey again. That might be close for the 1st down. Appears to be about a yard short. 3rd and 1. Quarterback draw. Malaulu has a 1st and goal at the 6.
All year long. This is totally different for Arizona.
2nd down and goal from the 6. No score. They'll try it up the middle this time, and Antoine Carter, number 2, moves it inside the 5 near the 4-yard line. Test the middle, nothing there. That will bring on Steve McLaughlin for a 22-yard field goal. He's 11 of 20 for the season. So the Arizona Wildcats stop the fake punt of Baylor. They get a field goal from Steve McLaughlin. They lead by 3. The first quarter of play. Give you an idea of who's lining up defensively for Arizona. Here's the All-American, Rob Waldrop, number 92. Ty Parton and Jimmy Hopkins on either side of him. The linebackers are Maddox and Jamal Lee, Brant Boyer and Sean Harris. Cornerbacks, Keyshawn Johnson and Daryl Morrison. And the safeties are Brandon Sanders and Tony Bowie.
A couple of these guys had the virus earlier this week. Bowie didn't practice yesterday or the day before. And this is why. These are phenomenal numbers for the Baylor Bears. Joe averaging 20 yards per completion and a lot of touchdowns out of Melvin Bonner, 11 on the year.
Is that something, Dan, that you find with a Veer offense, the deep pass a lot?
Yeah, you don't find a lot of completions. Joe's percentage is way down, but the payoff is very big.
On 3rd down, Joe looks deep, fires deep, and underthrows his wide receiver out of the backfield, Kendrick Bell. And number 9, averaging 8 yards per return. That is a short punt. On one hop, Vaughn picks it up. Good downfield pursuit. Bradford Lewis, number 39, made the tackle. 2nd down. Blitz. Malaulu. Deep left side. Diving try for the ball. No catch, and there is a flag down as well.
Lachey Maston came.
Holding on the offense.
And Arizona was outnumbered. One of them had to reach out and grab him.
For the Arizona Wildcats. Picks up 5 at 2nd down and 18. Quick step. Right side. Catch is made at the 32-yard line.
They're throwing it a lot more than they're running it.
Thank you, Dan. That's why. 3rd down. Draw play. Short of the 1st down at the 26. Chuck Levy makes the carry, number 4.
But beware the play clock. It's down inside 7 seconds now.
4th and 3. Tight end Griffith in motion. They toss it. Antoine Carter. That's close. Michael McFarland comes up to make the tackle.
It's 11 men against 11, but often it's one-on-one. And Carter gets tackled by McFarland and gets help from Lachey Maston.
Baylor Bears defense holds. Well, it's the number 2 defense in the land Arizona has, and they've done the job here. Here on the option, how about the pitch from J.J. Joe to Kendrick Bell? Oh, it's fun when it works. Second down and 10. Good pressure. Joe goes deep. That's going to be a flag. Keyshawn Johnson, pass interference. And of course, in college ball, it is marked off from the previous spot. They'll mark the penalty from the line of scrimmage.
On the defense.
Sacked by number 18. Here comes Brandon Sanders. And that's an outstanding effort by J.J. Joe. And then get rid of the ball, throw it up there, and give Bonner, who at 6'3", has a couple of inches over the 5'11" Keyshawn Johnson play, and it turned into a long pass play.
Again, Baylor goes with a stacked eye. The toss back to Taylor. Kendrick Bell, I beg your pardon. And he goes left. Knocked down by Daryl Morrison, number 27. Stacked eye. 3-0 is the score with 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Robert Strait up the middle. Robert Strait, as a senior at Cuero High School, one of the most widely recruited running backs in the last 15 years in the state of Texas. Down. They option the ball to the right side, and J.J. Joe's going to come up about a yard short. Ball ruled down by contact. There's no fumble. Aware of that as well. There's Strait, number 20. Close. Went on the quick count, and we'll see. Baylor thinks they have the first down. Baylor used this quick stick in all of its games this year. Arizona's not familiar with it, and it is a first down.
The Arizona players are saying, what the heck is that thing? Where's the rest of the chain? You guys are bringing this thing out here.
And now for the Baylor Bears after they acquired the first down in the 4th and 1. Morrison did that last tackle. Oops, pass got away from J.J. Joe. Had Miller open out of the left. Had him wide open out of the left.
This is a quick screen to the wide receiver.
Officially, it is 46 yards. Trey Weir to try and tie it up. Nope. That shutout going here in the first quarter.
Ware has a 46-yarder as his long this year. Got into it pretty good, but it never quite hooked back to the middle. Teaff is wishing for that clear day.
2nd and 10, 3-0 Arizona. Draw play, Chuck Levy. And an excellent defensive job. And Lawson of the deep back. And here's the kick from Josh Miller. Miller takes it with a fair catch at the 37-yard line. Right-handed. Here's Bonner with the catch, and oh, as he popped. Keyshawn Johnson, number 8, up on top, and Tony Bowie, number 3. Brandon Sanders was also a part of that.
Oh, is it that you? It's his idea. All right. I'm going to stand up to read this.
Oh, you made it.
Yes. When you were 21, we drank a toast to it.
Yeah.
We did do that. When you were 30, I can't read this. You could boast of it. Now you're 40. Look at there. See? So make the most of it.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that clever?
Take a look.
1874, the first transatlantic cable connecting Ireland and America. It was made by Siemens. That was then. This is now. Today, Siemens makes telephone switches that handle 1 million calls in a single hour, carry voice, text, and data on a single phone line. And at 23 research sites in America, the people of Siemens are developing technologies to connect us all to the future. Siemens, precision thinking.
I feel Denorex tingling on this side, nothing on the head and shoulder side. I love that tingle, so I tried Denorex for my dandruff. It really came through. The flaking stopped, my scalp doesn't itch.
Denorex with conditioners, the serious dandruff shampoo.
I've switched to Denorex.
Takes to be one of us. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Joe Paterno, Bill Walsh, the coaching matchup of the holidays. Penn State battles Stanford in the Blockbuster Bowl, New Year's Day on CBS.
That's Miller in motion, number 19. The pressure coming, and Joe lets it go. He was under a real storm from Teddy Bruschi, number 68.
To the Rain Bowl, I'm Pat O'Brien along with Coach Teaff's wife, Donnell Teaff. What kind of a week has this been for him?
It's been a great week. This bowl has just been incredible. The hospitality's been wonderful. And you asked me earlier about the emotion level, and he's done very well this week. I'm sure that this last bowl game, there may be a bit of emotion attached to this game today.
Gonna get your husband back now. No more late watching of game film.
Well, now that will be interesting to see. You know, a cup of coffee on Saturday morning and to go to the ball game with him on a Saturday. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but I think it's going to be fun to try.
Enjoy the game. Vern, as coach would have it, in the rain, no umbrella. Back to you.
Yes, you know, but that despite the rain, she is the loveliest grandmother, I think, in the stadium. Donnell and Grant, parents of 3 daughters and 2 grandkids. Donnell Teaff, one-time cheerleader at Texas Tech University. A couple of retirements involved. Here's the Arizona handoff. And a first down on a terrific play. Billy Johnson, number 38. A real surge, and Mike McFarland finally brought him down. 10:40 remaining, first half of play. Malahulu across the middle, caught by Levy. Chuck Levy, who catches more passes than any other running back on this Arizona roster. That's another Wildcat first down. The Wildcats, their various substitution patterns have names of animals. This is the Jaguar package in now. And that is Chuck Levy moving with the speed of a Jaguar down to the 20-yard line.
Off the left side, Levy has a huge hole behind the block of Roderick Lewis, the tight end, as they go with the 2 tight end set there in what you call the Jaguar.
And it's a first down at the 22. That's where they've spotted the ball. This time they'll test the middle. And it's Antoine Carter who was in the lineup, number 2. Down at the 14-yard line. Maston coming, and that play is stacked up as Billy Johnson gets the carry. It'll be short of the first down, it would appear, yes. That's about as we expected, under 3 yards per carry for both teams. Bears jump.
Well, that's one of their most effective plays all day, is the hard count by Malahulu pulling the Baylor Bears off sides. This is a critical mistake by Baylor. This will give Arizona a first down.
Outside on the defense.
Walker's son, as a matter of fact, Scott Smith. And the ball carried down to the 5-yard line by Antoine Carter.
Johnson, all have gained more than 400 yards this year.
Malulu, quarterback draw, touchdown, Arizona. Perfect play. Perfectly executed.
Back draw is the big man in the circle here. That is Vincent Smith. 6'6", 360 pounds, and you can say goodbye, Steve Strahan. And the quarterback waltzes into the end zone. Watch Tanawai. He comes out of here, and he's got nobody to block. Just come on, brother. Let's get in the end zone.
They did, and they lead 10-0 with 7:27 remaining in the first half of play.
In that type of defense that Baylor likes so much, there's just nobody assigned to the quarterback.
Boy, preseason All-American team.
You got to have goals in life, Vern.
That's a good one. That pass. Whoa! How about that catch? David Mims out of the backfield. 2nd and 7. 5:40 to go, first half. Stacked eye, they come left. And Brandell Jackson, the freshman from Brenham, Texas. 3rd and 4. Halfback pass. Brandell Jackson goes deep for Bonner, who's got it. No flags. Touchdown, Baylor.
It wasn't a pretty pass, and Bonner had to turn every which way to locate it. But he knew one thing, that he had a heck of a mismatch in the secondary. As the defensive back falls down, Johnson.
Brandell Jackson hits Bonner, 61 yards, Baylor TD.
Now this may bring you to your senses. A responsive all-new 16-valve dual-balance shaft engine is now under the hood of a 4-door family sedan. That's priced to relax everyone. A spirited engine that purrs like you-know-who. And the Elantra, from around $9,000, from Hyundai. Cars that make sense. See your Hyundai dealer now and get a great deal, but hurry, savings time ends soon.
Watch Bonner. He had to turn all the way around over his right shoulder. Started out on his left shoulder, and then he had to bobble the ball a little bit. One thing he knew, nobody was going to catch him. From
minutes remaining first half. Malulu on first down. Finds Troy Dickey, number 84. And they move the ball for another first down for Arizona. That's a gain of 3. 1st and 10, Arizona. Up by 3 with 4:21 to go in the half. Malulu has a man open, incomplete. Intended for Dickey. Right side. And the ball is caught at the 40-yard line. Now they back out.
John, they're checking.
Carter comes right. And is tackled at the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6 now for Malulu. 2:34 to go. Here's the draw play. That will be short of the first down. Well, what's happened so far in the College Bowl games? It's Bowling Green beat Nevada. Kansas over BYU. Washington State over Utah 31-28. The big shocker, I guess, would have to be Fresno State over USC 24-7. And then Hawaii, where Dick Tomey had been the coach, defeated Illinois 27-17.
We have a whole bunch of cars with the lights on.
And coming up tomorrow, on New Year's Day, the Blockbuster Bowl. 3rd and 3, 10-7 ball game. And the catch is made for the first down at the 29-yard line by Heath Bray, his 2nd catch of the day. First down after the catch. Bray is lined up wide right. This is Levy with some room. Boy, he got some good blocks on the left side. And he's down to the 21-yard line. 20 to go before halftime. Malulu looks for Dickey. Has him at the 10. Play of the drive. Nope, they're going to throw it. They do. And Vaughn is caught and dropped out of bounds. Number 9, just short of the first down, Lachey Maston. The lead to 6. Bit of a high snap. Nice job of controlling it by Adam Grand, and the kick is good. So McLaughlin 2 for 2 from short range here in the first half. And that increases the lead to 13-7 with 40 seconds to go before halftime. He had 10 sacks in the regular season. He gets a sack of J.J. Joe here, and that'll do it at halftime. That's the end of the first half with our score. Arizona 13, Baylor 7. We'll return to the John Hancock Bowl after this message and a word from your local station.
This is CBS. New Year's Eve at 8, join J.P. McCarthy in person as he takes a look back at great moments over the past year. Visit with country music great Clint Black, Growing Pains star Kirk Cameron, golf legend Lee Trevino, CBS anchor Dan Rather, and departing Chrysler chairman Lee Iacocca, and other special guests. In person with J.P. New Year's Eve at 8.
Some people will do anything to bring home the great taste of Chi-Chi's. What they should do is simply get it at their grocer's.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Think, let your mind go, let yourself be free. I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with degrees, but it don't take too much time to see what you're doing to me.
Something to think about when you're out tonight. Think when you drink. A reminder from the Miller Brewing Company.
If I want to keep playing baseball, I'm going to have to keep working. There's no off season anymore. And when I get sore, I take Advil. To last, you stick with what works.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Everybody wants a battery that goes the distance, but you never know when they're about to run out of gas. Only Duracell has the Copper Top Battery Tester, so you can be sure your batteries will keep going down the road. You can't top the Copper Top.
$5,000 for the baby. I'm embarrassed to take this. And you could do something with it. Like what? Go on a cruise. If your mother and I want to do that, we'll do that. I can't pay this back. Pay it back by doing the same thing for your grandchild.
Baylor, well, 61 of those came on the halfback option pass for the touchdown. So it's been a total domination by the Wildcat defense, and on the offense, they're possessing the ball almost 6 minutes better. This is the first touchdown by George Malauulu on the quarterback draw, and it just couldn't be any better executed than it was that time.
That gave Arizona a temporary 10-0 lead, but on the next possession, Brandell Jackson went deep to Bonner.
Yeah, and this is a heck of a play call by Grant Teaff, and Jackson does a nice job of giving Bonner a chance to make a play. Keyshawn Johnson falls down, number 8 there. Bonner finally grabs onto the ball and then just glides into the end zone, and that was a big touchdown for Baylor.
That made it 10-7. There was another field goal that increased the lead to 13-7. That's where we stand as Grant Teaff begins the final half of his coaching career.
Far.
Jay Kirchhoff will kick off. Trooper Taylor is the deep man. That's a good one. Taylor has it at the goal line. And he's cut down at the 21-yard line. We're going to have a late bit of contact, and that flag will be thrown on Arizona in the stacked eye offense. And here's Mims and the All-American Rob Waldrop. Well, Dan, we began the day talking about this Baylor offense again. Joe Bonner. He's loose. He's got his second touchdown. No flags. 69 yards on that score. Tony Bowie missed a tackle. And somewhat shockingly, this game is tied with the extra point that could put Baylor on top, and it does.
Bonner's got good size at 6'3" and 205 pounds. And he's just going to step away from Keyshawn Johnson on the sidelines here. Missed tackle, poor angle, and a broken tackle as he gets by Johnson and Bowie on down the sidelines. What a way to start the second half.
And that extra point did make it a 14-13 Baylor lead. That is the second longest pass play in Antoine Carter, Albert Fontenot, the all-conference defensive end from Houston, the Baylor senior, makes the tackle. Maulu will pass. Maybe. Nice pay. And Troy Dickey makes the catch. That is his 8th. And that is an individual record for the Arizona Wildcats in all of their bowl games. Option to the left. That is the short side of the field, and Mala'ulu comes up short. It'll be 4th down.
They obviously were trying to catch Baylor playing the wide side of the field. Tried to run the option into the short side.
For the Bears. There's the option coming to the near side. David Mims gets around the corner and then is forced out of bounds by Brett Boyer, number 48. That'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we expected the Bears to have a little more production out of their running attack from their group of running backs.
I hate to break that news to you.
Well, go Ducks.
There's a pass complete for the 1st down. Daryl Morrison makes the tackle on Melvin Bonner. 13, 9:33 to go. 3rd quarter. Joe, little delay to his tight end, McKenzie. First time they've tried that play, and it works to perfection. A gain of 14.
Job of Joe coming all the way out here. Here's McKenzie finding the hole in the secondary, and the pass protection is wonderful. Just wide open in the secondary, and he takes it out to midfield.
McKenzie's 11th catch of the season, the business major from San Antonio. Joe is 6 of 17. Half roll right side, ball's up for grabs, could have been intercepted. Keyshawn Johnson, who has 1 this year, just missed his 2nd, and so would Brandon Sanders. Sun Bowl Stadium, El Paso, Texas, for the John Hancock Bowl. Vern Lundquist along with Dan Fouts, the Baylor Bears, leading Arizona 14-13 on 2 long touchdown catches by Melvin Bonner. One on a halfback pass of 61 yards, the other on a 69-yard pass from the quarterback, J.J. Joe. Now, after a penalty that was thrown late, half the distance, Arizona's backed up to its own 10, and Chuck Levy is knocked down for no gain.
Shelton Lewis just a submarine there, Vern.
Established its dominance. But that big play by Bonner in the 3rd quarter has really changed the tone of the game. Mala'ulu fires it right. Here's a change the other direction. What a perfect pass. Mala'ulu to Levy out of the backfield. And a gain of 33.
There on this play, Vern. This is a freelance type of play. His first receiver to the left side is taken away. Now he sees Levy behind the linebacker and throws him a perfectly lofted pass, and he's down the sidelines. A huge gain, gets Arizona out of trouble.
5-game win streak. Wildcats had a chance to go to the Rose Bowl, and they lost to USC 14-7, and then to Arizona State by 1.7 to 6 the last 2 games. Mala'ulu, there's a flag. This should come back. Here's Dickey with the catch. And a tussle for the ball with McFarland.
That's a simultaneous catch. It should go to the offense. But but the flag is against Arizona.
It's going to come back.
It's going to come back. McFarland's number 33, Dickey 84. Dickey does a nice job of stepping inside, but when they hit the ground, McFarland has the ball.
Malauulu had not seen the flag and thought he had the catch. But it's going to come back.
Yeah, I think Baylor should really be arguing this count.
On the offense, 10 yards, replay third down.
It's 3rd and 25. Levy. Oh, he dodged that tackle. Comes up short, and a flag is thrown. This might give Arizona a first down. Now we're going to get the call.
Ball, personal foul, late hit on the defense.
That will give Arizona a first down.
5, and there are not a lot of plays to get the that yardage, so you have to rely on effort. There goes Maston, missing Levy. We'll see who comes in with this late hit. There it is right there. And it's number 18, Chris Lewis, with the late hit.
First down and 10 with 6:38 to go, third quarter. Draw play. Antoine Carter comes right.
Here he is right here, 6'6", 360 pounds, and remarkable athlete for his size. He has a 20-inch vertical leap. That's getting up there.
Second down and short at the 30. Oh! Levy, Malauulu, and Lachey Maston. All three.
Yeah, that's Maston. 120 tackles on the year. And was back there, almost got in on the handoff. Number 7 steps right into the back of Malauulu. And Malauulu does a wonderful job of hanging on to that ball.
Blitzing on the play. They're coming. Malauulu back. Fires it incomplete.
There he is.
That's terrific.
That's number Tharp there. They don't even give him a number. Cutting his helmet logo right into the side of his head. You know what? I saw where he got that done the other night on my way to the bull ring.
It was lead at 14-13. Option play, J.J. Joe. And he just does get one of 9 new coaches, and there is the list of new coaches already named in Division 1A for 1993. There's the option play. Whoops. Brandell Jackson and Brant Boyer is right there to greet him. Shreveport by 4. Third down. Deep pass again. Bonner again. And Keyshawn Johnson had good coverage this time.
Arm on the receiver, knowing exactly where he is.
Delaney is on to punt, and it gets a heck of a Baylor roll. Vaughn shakes some tackles. 3 of them, as a matter of fact.
Defensive back and big enough to play linebacker, I'm going to move you there. If you're big enough to play down line, you got the speed, I'm going to move you around.
3rd and 13. Caught. Heath Bray with his 3rd catch. The former quarterback and still listed as the backup. The 40-yard line. 14-13. Baylor leading. Arizona driving. Chuck Levy runs into Albert Fontenot. 1:19 to go, third quarter. Whoops, they got him with a hard count again.
Again, that's just heads up by the quarterback and the center. Mutangawai and George.
Offside on the defense.
To go deep.
Antoine Carter may have stopped him. Scotty Lewis, number 80, was there. So was Maston, number 7. Quarterback sneak. Mala'ulu picks it up. He has scored already in the game. The only Arizona touchdown. That came on a quarterback draw. Stick. See, they don't even reset the chains anymore.
Yeah. Well, you're right on top of it, though.
There's no chain gang. Times are a-changing. And Bob Dylan's blowing in the wind. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score 14-13 Baylor. We'll return to the John Hancock Bowl after this message and a word from your local station.
Fly to the future. To dangerous alien worlds. Wednesday on CBS. Fly with the Space Rangers.
Okay, come on, boy. That's it. Let's go for a ride. Come on. In you go.
Best friends don't let friends drink and drive.
No, I'm fine.
And they certainly don't ride with a friend who does. Thousands of pounds of steel go into the construction of an automobile. You, on the other hand, are a lot more fragile. So please drive carefully, because when we say come back, we mean it.
How many times I told my dad to see a doctor. He was stubborn. But the pain in his stomach just wouldn't go away. He had to go. You should have seen the relief on his face when the doctor said Mylanta. He said it was indigestion, and his kind of indigestion needed strong medicine.
Mylanta is strong medicine, strongly recommended. In fact, Mylanta is the antacid doctors recommend most.
My doctor said Mylanta.
Also available in tablets and new gel caps.
People living with pain keep thanking me
Thanks, Joe.
for telling them about Flexol 454, the aloe vera-based pain-relieving gel recommended by the athletic trainers of all major pro sports. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Flexol, America's #1 pain-relieving gel. #1 at helping people feel better, live better, work better. If you're living with pain, get better. Get Flexol, the pain relief pro trainers recommend.
It's 30 below. You've got a cold, cough. You've got a real problem.
We've added the leading cough suppressant to the proven cold relief of Alka-Seltzer Plus.
I have no sneezes, no coughs, no runny nose. I took Alka-Seltzer Plus cold and cough this morning.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold and cough. It's tough medicine.
Congratulations. What do you think?
Chapstick medicated, please.
Introducing Chapstick Medicated, triple medicated. You can feel it working immediately. New Chapstick Medicated, triple medicated relief.
A phantom killer pushes his victim too far.
It doesn't bother you at all. This guy's coming after you. Bring him on.
It's time for the Hat Squad, Saturday.
Countdown to 93 with Keith Richards, the B-52s, the Kids in the Hall, and a whole lot more when Love and War's Jay Thomas hosts the Hard Rock Cafe's New Year's Eve special tonight.
Quarter, and when your team is on top by 1, you can take a break and get rid of that head. Here's Mala'ulu, firing deep, tipped, and no flag. Terry Vaughn in obvious disagreement with the non-call by the officials. 10. Blitz, quarterback draw, perfect call. 23-yard gain.
He reads the blitz. Watch as he comes back. His initial hole is going to be blocked right there. He cuts to the right, and now he's in the secondary. And because of the blitz, there are no linebackers there. Takes it all the way inside the 10. Another big run by the quarterback.
First and goal from the 8 on the 23-yard. Straight I formation this time. 2 tight ends. The toss to Levy. Maston over the back to make the tackle. It'll be 3rd and goal. Twin sets to the left. Quarterback draw again. And he comes up short. So Dick Tomey has to make a decision now.
Robbie Burleson's going to make this tackle and keep Mala'ulu out of the end zone. Number 42 just reaches out and prevents front for Arizona.
That's exactly where they went, and they did not get it.
Might try to do. They crowd the middle and they force Malauulu straight up in the air. He loses all his power, and Baylor takes over.
And they've got a good one, defense. 6 of 20 for J.J. Joe. Straight drop back. How about that for a huge play? And how about Melvin Bunner? Second down. 14-13 Baylor. Bradford Lewis, number 39. The tackle made by Brant Boyer. And they're out there now against the Baylor team that has a third and about a foot. Quarterback sneak, J.J. Joe. And he appears to have picked up enough first down. He would like to go out a winner. Stack die, the option, and J.J. Joe never saw Waldrop coming from behind. Right. 2 touchdowns. Joe looks that way, and here he is. And this one should have been caught. And Melvin Bonner knows it.
Absolutely. When they grab their head like that, Vern, that's exactly what's going through his mind. Just to pull away and forgets to catch the ball. That's a shoulda. And if he woulda, he'd been in the end zone.
Joe will scramble. Fumble.
One out of bounds, though. Short of the first down.
It'll be 4th after a gain of 16. And the Wildcats hand it off on the draw play. Levy. Fumble. Who's got it? Baylor's got it.
Couple of fumbles on the play. Levy fumbled, and then Baylor recovered and was running for a touchdown. They got it, fumbled it out of bounds. They last had possession, and they'll take over inside the 10. It's another draw play. Now this is where Baylor will take possession for just an instant, and then it's knocked out of bounds, and Baylor takes over.
The Baylor Bears get it with a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looked like it was shown.
But it was close. Here's the toss. And despite the good block in the backfield, Bell is cut down for a loss.
That was a good call.
3rd down. Joe in trouble. In the end zone. And Lewis may have prevented Bonner from getting the catch. Now the field goal from 32 yards out. Trey Weir. It's good. And the senior from Arlington, a downtown Waco building, and make it into a townhome. And he can tell all the residents about how he may have helped Baylor to a John Hancock Bowl victory. 5:31 remaining. That one is taken by Levy at the 6. Fumble! Baylor's got it! That ball came flying out of Chuck Levy's possession. And the Baylor Bears came in touchdown underdogs in Grant Teaff's final game, and they are trying to write a picture book ending.
With him.
3rd down, stacked die. J.J. Joe in the option. Sean Johnson flies over to make the tackle. It'll be 4th down.
Which would only give Baylor a 7-point lead.
Trey Weir from 35 yards out. He's nailed them both. He's a senior squadman from Arlington, Trey Weir. And it's 20-13 Baylor with 4:29 to go. The ball back. They fumbled each of the last 2 times. Here's the kickoff. Short one. Taken by Levy. He comes left. Watch him go. All the way out to the 40. They got the good field position. Arizona Wildcats. Arizona has one timeout left. Into the right side. Caught. Antoine Carter. In the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Baylor brings 7, or brings 5 rather. And there's the pass incomplete. Keith Caldwell, number 3. Baylor leads it 20-13. Across the middle, caught by Dickey. It's Heath Bray, rather. And the senior backup quarterback makes a catch for a first down at the 30-yard line. First down and 10 at the 30. And the blitz is on. It looked like they had a quarterback draw in mind.
I think you're absolutely right, Vern, and it was the safety that came up there. Chris Lewis, number 18. Just too many men for Malauulu to get by.
2nd down and 15. Bounds at the 25, conserving time on the clock. Trails by 7. Blitz. Catch is made at the 23, short of the first down. 22. Blitz. Incomplete. No flag. Baylor is held.
It wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't surface somewhere. Some program would be very, very smart in knocking on Grant Teaff's door somewhere down the line.
Of course, the real thing is, Dan, that he's got a commitment to Baylor. He's turned down many opportunities to move elsewhere throughout his career. And he is going to become the athletic director. But seconds remaining. Heath Bray will try and block his 3rd punt of the season. It's a fake, and they will try and kill the clock in the end zone. Take the safety.
That's why he's a great coach. Knows all the strategy, the point differential. Heads up play by Delaney following his coach's instruction, but I think he's going to trip over the A in Baylor right about now. And Heath Bray was hot on his tail.
31 seconds remaining at the 20-yard line. They'll squib it. Now the clock starts. It's Levy to the 47-yard line.
We need 2.
And the Wildcats of Arizona get it back with 27 seconds remaining. 47, time for 3, possibly 4 plays. And here's Malauulu back. Caught! Oh, my goodness.
And now they are in position to throw the ball in the end zone and maybe get a deflection of some type.
Here's Malauulu back. He wants to desperately get out of bounds. He does with 12 seconds to go.
In his face there, he says, Coach, we might still win this one.
Big Ben, 3 receivers to the right side. Malauulu goes for the end zone, where the ball is incomplete. Oh, that was close. 5 seconds to go. 5-5, Arizona has the ball, and Malauulu is going to throw it in the end zone again. That's overthrown. Time has expired. And there is a man of great integrity and impeccability. He goes out a winner, as he should. Teaff is an absolutely marvelous part of the collegiate coaching fraternity. Congratulations to him and his wife, Donnell. For Dan Fouts and Pat O'Brien, this is Vern Lundquist. Say so long from the John Hancock Bowl, where the final score was 20-12, 15. Baylor won it.